Yeah, thank you so much, Nkumba Times and the rest of the press for having me once again. It has been a while. I last talked to you last semester in our last encounter against Muni in Arua, and we were able to bounce back in the competition. And as I promised you earlier in the first games that we want to do our best to qualify for the groups, and we did that, and here we are in the quarterfinals. And we want to appreciate the fans out there for following us, but also the students for coming back, and they're big fans of ours. I also welcome back the boys. In the background you can see that they are doing hard, preparing for the game come on Thursday against UCU. We are in high preparations. You are aware that we advanced for the quarterfinals. That means that the competition is now really stiff for us. We were able to reinforce the team by adding a few players. Like I said in my previous interview, that we shall be able to have an opportunity to strengthen some of the departments, especially in the defense, in the midfield, and also in the striking. You will see new faces in the game. We have been able to reinforce a centre back, 2 wingers, we also have 1 midfielder, to make the team more stronger. It doesn't mean that the previous team was weaker, but we are trying to reinforce to ensure that the team can compete favorably. So what we can promise you is that those new faces you see in the defense, 4 or 5, Henry will be there to play, maybe will feature in the first game or will feature in the second encounter, depending on how fit he will be. We also have got Mosoke Laden. He will play in the midfield. He's a new recruit. If he's fit, he could start, he could come on bench. But we also have got in the wing, we have got Brian, a very strong player of ours. But also our hot boy is a lover. The fans who love the game love him so much, Jamal. He will come back and feature in the games we are going to play in the near future. And so that is the recruitment that we have made to reinforce the team that was there. We remain with all our players who were there last season or before in the group stages, but we have reinforced those 5 players to ensure that at least we have options to pick from, especially when the game becomes so tough. In regards to the game, we are prepared to take on UCU on Thursday, just 3 days from today. We think that the boys are in good shape. The team is properly balanced. We have a very strong defense, and we also have a very strong midfield. And the attacking options are now many compared to the previous ones. A few players are not yet here. We are missing Felix Abishai, who is also our lead striker, and he was so instrumental in the previous encounters. We think that he will be joining the team tomorrow. He is still in South Sudan. He's selected for under 23, but we're sure that by tomorrow he will join us. He will not have enough time to train with the boys, but we are sure of his abilities, so probably he may feature in the game, given an opportunity. What I can promise you is that the team is properly balanced, like I said earlier, but also the boys are working hard because we know it is a do-or-die game. And the fact that we are hosting UCU here at home first gives us an advantage of picking points from them and probably go in the return leg with a comfortable situation of winning. So we are training for that. We are going to attack that game, being we are at home, and tactically we have switched to play a diamond of the opposite. Instead of sitting 2 defenders, we shall sit 1 central midfielder, so that we have more attacking options. And of course, adding on the 3 strikers that we are going to use, because we are using a 4-3-3 formation, we think that those numbers are enough to attack, but also we are strong in defense. So we are going to press. First of all, the game will be pressed up front. We shall try and ensure that the strikers are doing enough up front by pressing the game in their half, so that in case we dispossess them or we pick possession, then we can be able to attack and score quickly. but also mindful that it's a very strong team. We are aware that they are the defending champion, so the mentality that we have to defend is also there. The players are aware that even though we are attacking and attacking, but we have to have a mindset of defending. But the best way of defending is by attacking. So if we attack, we shall be able to be sure that we are also defending. We hope not to concede any goals, because when you concede a goal at this stage, first of all, coming back is difficult. But in case it happens, because it's a game, the boys are prepared on how they can behave and come back in the game.